Hey, this is Craig Conant. Welcome to the Community Service Podcast. I'll probably say that again in a minute. Big Dumb White Boys here. Actually,
I want a proper introduction.
hey, man, don't put your food in my fridge.
Yeah, I'm going to leave my keys in here, too. So
Hey, why did you use a paper bag? You're supposed to use reusable.
I go paper?
You're a monster. You're a monster. Hey, I miss you. Come give me a hug. I hate you.
Are you guys going Mark Maron where you just go into the podcast?
Yeah, just shut up and come over here and sit down, huh? Take your notes, Lundgren. Producer, man. Go pee-pee. All right, pausing now.
No coffee? Where am I sitting? Is that your spot?
It doesn't matter. I don't care. It smells like shit over here. I just farted and it stinks.
So I have to speak into this thing?
Yeah, it's a microphone. You don't know how it works? Hey, everybody.
It really does smell
This
right now.
Community Service is Craig Conant. And my special guest I have today is the Big Dumb White Boy.
Why do we have to face each other?
What do you want to stare at the wall
No,
and
I'm gonna-
talk? What
I'm gonna
kind of
talk off-
sociopathic shit
I'm going
do
to
you
talk
think
off
this
into
is?
the ether.
No,
it's
you look
aggressive.
at me
It's
when I'm
aggressive
talking
to
to
hold
you.
eye contact.
You look at I'm
Chris, am I
touching his
talking
shoulder
too
and
loud to the
squeezing.
mic? Talk about what I want.
Yeah,
okay.
you soft-spoken
Hey,
pussy.
so let's get back to the shirts.
Hey, I don't know. Enough about that. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. I need an intro and tell these people
Oh,
I have a
okay.
lot of fans.
You're good.
I
That's
get
a good
about
idea.
7 listeners.
Yeah.
Chris is throwing pads of paper at me. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, the Big Dumb White Boy is Daniel Gorman, and I worked with him for Jesus Christ, 9 years at Trader
yeah,
Joe's?
I think so.
You're still there. What a loser, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, he's a big loser. I'm just kidding. He's a dear friend and a sweetheart, and I love him. But
Yeah.
I talk a lot of shit. That was our
Yeah.
whole relationship.
Yeah.
He would say good morning, and I'd say go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And it was.
But that's
and-
how you show love. That's how you show love to your dad.
yeah,
That's how you show
yeah.
love to your
I say to my
family and all
dad,
that stuff.
I hate you, and then he punches me.
Yeah.
And then the world thinks we don't have a healthy relationship, and they're right.
Right.
Anyways, no.
Your last guess was right. There's a lot of dust underneath your bed.
You know what?
You gotta.
Stop. You're supposed to look at me. Look at
No,
me.
no, no. I'm better if I'm looking around.
Go to my Instagram, watch the Trader Joe's highlights, and there's some footage of me where I rear-ended Daniel Gorman. I bumped into you with my vehicle.
You did.
My Toyota Camry,
On
a
Santa
man's
Monica.
car.
On Santa
hits
Monica.
your little bitch-ass, pussy-ass
Yeah.
Toyota Prius.
Cracked my
Ain't
bumper,
that
which
right?
which is
And I-
starting to bubble. Which is starting to bubble off the
and
bumper.
I hit you, and what did I do immediately? What did I do immediately after hitting you?
You felt so bad that you recorded me on Instagram story to get my genuine reaction.
Hey, man, that's good content. What do you want from me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew I'd be selling T-shirts out of a studio apartment someday.
There was
so
a
I
s-
knew
there-
I needed the content to build.
There was a certain point where you got enough followers, and I don't know if Chris could relate to this because you didn't really work mornings with
Once
him,
a
where,
week, yeah.
Yeah. Where he got enough followers where you had to watch him because he had to produce content. So you were constantly looking at shit to do,
Yeah.
so you had to
So I had
sort
to-
of,
I had to eat extra beans so I could
get
fart on
extra
my bosses and
beans.
coworkers
Even
and customers.
ramming my car was enough. Was content.
That was a genuine accident, but
Yeah.
once it happened, I might as well capitalize
Yeah.
on
Right.
the mishap, the misfortune. You're
Yeah.
my friend. What are you gonna do about it?
I mean,
bought
I
you
can't
lunch.
sue you.
Did I not buy you lunch?
You got me lunch in a rose plant that died.
Yeah, and I bought him a plant.
That died.
See, and it died.
It died. But you warned me not to
That's,
get that
that's
one.
not my fault. You're a murderer.
I know.
Now
It's a good
where's
shirt,
my
man.
money? Give me my money for my shirt.
You want 20?
I prefer 20, but you are a friend
Wait.
and a guest on the podcast. I probably should give it to you, but give me 20.
You said on another podcast it's 30 for fans and
I never said
20?
that.
What did you say?
I was
What
selling
are you selling
them,
for at
I was selling
clubs?
them 30 at the theater,
All right.
a big theater show, and then I sell them 20 on the internet plus 5 for shipping. 25.
25. All right. 20? I think 20 is fair. It's a
It's
lot.
a-
I mean,
it's a
this
nice
shirt,
shirt.
this shirt on Amazon is $7. I mean, I'll get them all day. I can show you my
Yeah, but does it
Amazon
have my
order card.
face on it?
It doesn't. But where the fuck am I going to wear this?
To the gym. Where to Trader
Yes.
Joe's? Where to Trader Joe's?
Wear it as the ugly sweater day.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Just give me a donation.
I'll give you $20. It's worth it.
Chris gives me internet, and I give him a hard time. I'm mooching internet off my neighbor.
So
Christopher Lundgren is my neighbor, producer, friend, coworker, ex-coworker. I meant, and coworker again.
How
And,
much do you give
I use
Chris
his
for internet?
internet.
how much do you give Chris for
So
internet?
far, nothing.
So far, $0.
What was the initial agreement?
Oh Jesus! Hey, can we pause this? My agent's calling.
Well, let's bring it up to him. Hey,
Guess who
so-
just booked a commercial, motherfuckers?
So we were talking while you were out. You should leave the mics on when you're talking to your agent. Just leave everything in there.
Yeah,
Why are you cutting
you're
away?
right. You're the producer. Step it up, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a
Leave
comedian.
that shit on.
Anyways, I booked the California State Lottery commercial.
Nice.
Non-union, doesn't pay that much. Can't wait. Oh God.
But it pays. It pays.
Hey,
enough
but it
for you to-
pays. Who cares? I don't care. I'm selling T-shirts off my bed right now. I'll take anything.
Pays more than playing the lottery.
You're right. Way to bring it down, producer.
It'll get you enough money to get that garden up to par.
Yeah, what were you two idiots talking? How's Trader Joe?
No, we were talking about how to make the podcast better.
All right.
Maybe get a wireless mic.
Maybe
for
I'll just
when-
stop having guests and it'll just be us three and it'll be the Trader Joe's fucking meme stash
Yeah.
podcast.
Although we're still employed there, we can't be. Talking
Oh yeah.
Trader Joe's.
You should,
It's a
we'll
wonderful
change that. Hang out with me for 8 minutes. We'll get
Yeah.
that done. We'll
Hey,
nip
how
that.
come you haven't come into the store?
I don't want to say hi to everybody.
Well,
You know what? I will now.
you should.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was a little wounded and I didn't want to, but
It's
I'm
embarrassing to get fired.
not really because the way I went out was like a G. I'm not like
Yeah.
some pussy footing around motherfucker.
Yeah.
I fucking fart on bosses, bitch.
Right. Yeah. But that store's so.
You're supposed to, everything I say, right? Yeah, you're of
course.
Give me something.
Wow. What am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I guess it is true.
I agree.
Anyways,
You do go out like a boss.
no, and after 2 weeks, I was over that. But then the main reason is when I go in there, I want to grocery shop, and I don't want to talk to every employee for 75
just gonna
minutes
have
and
to do that
explain
once.
them. I know,
Yeah.
and genuinely, I'm serious. I don't want to do that. I already kind of snapped at some comedians because they don't know this. It's not their fault. It was my fault for snapping. But the first guy I tell everything that happened. The second guy I tell everything. The third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth. By the 20th guy, I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Don't ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've already. It's like it's just fucking regurgitation of the same story. It's
Yeah.
like just go fucking watch my social media. All right, I'm done explaining everything that happened, unless it's like a large platform and it's for
Yeah.
If Marin asks on his podcast, yeah, I'm gonna tell it again. But if my buddy Joe asks, it's like, dude, I already said
These don't
this
sound like-
800 times.
These don't sound like real friends. They should know.
They should be
If
on
they-
that
if they
story.
follow
You know what?
Instagram, they should
I'm
know.
bringing the energy
You're
up
gonna
here,
have
and
to-
every time you speak, you drag it down to the depths
Hey,
of
man,
Mordor.
We're getting real here.
Pick it up.
We're getting real.
Drink your coffee.
Where's my coffee?
Oh yeah, I'll go get it.
my fucking coffee, man.
I'll be right back. You guys talk.
Yeah, he's got to get.
The boring segment.
How many pull-ups can you do?
20.
You could lock it all the way out at the bottom. No, he doesn't. He doesn't lock shit out at the bottom. What do you have? You're using a Keurig or like a regular Mr. Coffee? Hey, I want to do the podcast from laying on your Tempur-Pedic. I actually was looking on for some Black Friday sales for that bed, and there's like 40 different models of the Sealy.
I have the best bed ever.
You have the
It's a
hybrid.
hybrid. It's
Yeah.
It's memory foam / springs and cotton, baby. Feel that on your little white booty. I have a little white booty, so I need to have extra comfort.
Yeah.
Why do I have 79 different accents whenever I speak? I don't even
Are
understand.
those your G-Star jeans?
They are. You were
Why-
with me when I purchased
I know.
them.
Why is there like a mark where your wallet goes? It's like a worn mark.
Oh, no, there's not.
That right there.
Oh, that's stain.
mine?
I stand on some chocolate. I ate one too many peanut butter cups.
This
I
guy
dro-
doesn't have a job. He's got food stamps, and he bought $180.
No, these were only 140.
Were they?
Pocket knife's 150 though.
Yeah.
Ooh, sexy. Damn. Ooh, I scared him.
Did a little bit.
A little scary.
Little bit. Anyway, I was looking for a new mattress on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, way to bring the podcast down again. Jesus.
Hey man, I'm just
I
looking,
brought you on because we are good at banter, and you're over here.
I'm just looking
Yeah.
at my surroundings.
And what kind of soil do you use on your rose bush? It's not what we're going to talk about.
It's clear. It's clear. Where's your fake Christmas tree?
It's not Christmas yet.
You got to have the Christmas tree up throughout the whole month of December.
It's not December yet.
Look, he uses a physical.
I'm back. I had to get my coffee.
He has a dry erase board that says Conan, Kimmel, J,
Just for laughs.
JFL, and Fountain. Are those like your top 4 late night comedians?
Well, those are my goals. You know how many I've done?
No, it's good to have goals.
Big fat zero.
Wait, Conan's
hey,
your-
Conan, if you're listening.
Conan's your number one? No, you'd want to be on
I grew
Kimmel.
up watching Conan.
I know.
I've watched him since I was fucking 6. I don't even know. A little kid. I remember he come on late night, and I knew, and it was that taboo, like, "Ooh, I'm not supposed to be up right now." It was a
Yeah.
Conan hour,
Same thing.
so it was like extra special. And I remember watching him during the O.J. Simpson trial, and he had a little cutout of Rosalita, O.J.'s maid.
Oh yeah.
And it was him and Andy Richter asking, basically it was like a cardboard cutout with the eyes and the mouth cut out, and they just put somebody's
Oh, I remember
face
that.
in
Yeah,
it.
it's,
Remember that shit?
Yeah, that was on
Robert
his
Smigel.
late show.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah.
And then Conan said, Rosalita, like, how do you explain the $200,000 or whatever money in the bank? She goes, "Oh, I was cleaning and I find I find change under cushion and couch." I remember I was a little kid.
Was that
dying,
Smigel doing the voices?
Dying.
I think so because they would just do a video still image and then his mouth would be
Yeah.
like superimposed.
It was. You're right. It was Smigel.
He did that for
so
a
funny.
million different people. But
Oh
yeah,
my God! Remember Arnold too? And
Yeah.
yeah.
that was one of the most famous, I think.
Conan's probably the most naturally funny person up there. But if you could be on a show, if your agent said, "I can get you on any one of those shows,"
Well, he stopped doing his real show.
He did.
Yeah,
he's on
not,
TBS, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's only going to do like a half hour. I don't know if it's sketch comedy or what, but he's not. He's doing a podcast now with actual like long form interviews.
I just love
get on that.
Conan because he's one of my heroes. He's one of my inspirations. He's one of the reason I got into comedy, and it would just be even though the exposure on the other guys is much more, it would be more rewarding for me and
Yeah.
my mind, body, soul.
Right.
You know, I mean, of course I want to do Kimmel and Fallon, but Conan is just like a guy I watched as a little kid, and
Yeah.
to then grow up and be on his show. If it wasn't for that fucking old big chin pussy Leno, you hack.
How
Anyways, Leno,
dare
if you need an opener,
You're not a
I'm all-
Leno fan? Yeah.
I need a little work over here, huh? I just don't like what he did to Conan. I retire and then I come back. It's like, dude, you had 22 years. Fucking just
I mean, it
Go.
was also NBC fucked up by giving him an out date when he wasn't ready to go.
yeah, yeah.
Giving
just
Leno
think
an out date?
Yeah, they could have given him
He
let
would-
him pick, and he probably would have a couple more years, would have retired. Conan
Right.
would have waited around.
Yeah, and I don't know what really went down. Obviously, I wasn't in that system or there, but like bottom line is you said you're going to retire, you kind of did, and then you came back, kicked the guy out, and then did 3 more years, maybe 4. It's
I
like,
thought it was like 2.
yeah, you know, you get a guy fired for 2 more years of what? You know? Anyways, fuck
Have you
that
seen
shit.
this?
Let's
Have you
go
heard about
back
this?
to the big dumb white boy.
Let's go back to how my garden's better than yours.
No way, not a chance.
It is.
No.
You have more plants, but I have better quality.
I have better plants. I have
You're-
one
dude, that
money
snake
tree
plant-
that's not doing.
That snake plant's gonna die. It's getting no sun.
Do you know how much sun a snake plant needs?
It needs more than it's getting.
No,
right
it
now.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I open the blinds every morning for
The
it.
blinds are open right now. It's not getting
Well,
shit.
it's almost
No,
midnight
it's
over
not.
here
We're
in
recording
California.
this. It's noon.
It's 3 p.m.
It's noon o'clock.
You know what? I regret having you on as a guest. This was a mistake.
Dude, I gave you a robot vacuum. Underneath your bed is fucking filthy. And
You know
said,
what?
You said the robot vacuum had no room
No matter
in here.
what you say to me, you know what I have on you? How was Trader Joe's today?
Oh, it was actually rough.
Did you go to Halal Guys alone?
No,
or
I
did
didn't
you?
go
Did
I
you,
go to my car.
Did you take a nap in your car?
I still go to my car, baby.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like anymore. You know what time I wake up, Gorman?
Yeah.
Whenever the fuck I want
You
to.
know what's nice though? Having some spending money. Having some
Hey, I sold some shirts today.
yeah, you're gonna
give me my money.
You're gonna get $20.
And London fixed my internet problem. I'm mooching off my neighbor,
Has the
Christopher
internet been slow?
Lundgren.
I got to move the router.
I just need to get a Wi-Fi
Against the
extender,
wall.
and then I'll start paying you. Once
right.
I start using it, I'll start paying
How
you.
much are you gonna pay him?
I was going to give him $20.
Oh, that's a lot. That's good. How much?
How
are you
about
paying him?
$10? You're right.
70.
Ooh.
Dude, you got to call. Who do you have? Time Warner.
Oh.
I'm not following this.
It-
Try
no,
to
it works.
cancel.
It
Doesn't
works.
work.
It works with
No,
them.
No, it doesn't.
It's
Did
works-
you hear
it
my
works with me
story?
every 6
All right,
months.
this is an interesting
let's
little
hear it.
story. So I have Spectrum, right?
Yeah.
And my introductory rate was like $34.99 for a year or 2 years. I don't remember. Anyways,
Yeah.
it was super fast internet at a great price. Loved it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my bill went up to $70.99.
Yep.
So I call them up and hit them with the script I've always hit every motherfucker ever. I said, hey, my bill jumped up to $70. I cannot afford that. I even said I just lost my job. It's not a lie. It's true.
Yeah, yeah.
I said I just lost my job, and I'm cool, and I don't want to cancel. And I say, is there any way we could lower that bill? If we cannot lower it, I'm going to have to cancel. That's out of my budget. I can't do that. And he goes, there's no way we can lower it. We're going to have to cancel it. And then
That's weird.
that is so weird.
That
I've
has
never,
not been my
ever,
experience.
ever, I've done this 20 times. Never had that happen to me. I always get a cheaper bill or like free HBO or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, go ahead, let's cancel it. And he's like, okay. And in my head, I was like, no, I don't want to cancel it.
But that's good. You're supposed to call their bluff.
I did.
Yeah.
And then they canceled it.
That sucks.
And I was like, that's
That
not
sucks.
what I wanted. I wanted
Shit.
$20 off. I was willing to pay, I'll pay a little bit more, but not $71 for internet. All I use is fucking Netflix. It's like, so really I'm paying $80 for Netflix then.
Yeah.
When was this?
Like a week ago.
Oh, maybe
and then
they
I was like,
changed their
Chris,
tune.
I
Fuck.
hit up producer London over here, and I was like, I'm going to use your Wi-Fi. And then it doesn't work that good. So basically, I haven't been watching Netflix anymore.
Fuck. Or no internet porn.
It works on the computer, though. That's the only thing it works on.
because it's right against the wall.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Christopher Lundgren is 2 apartments away.
Yep.
And I'm mooching his internet, and it
Oh,
only
dude.
works on my computer and not on my Netflix.
2 apartments away is a little far.
I'm going to get a Wi-Fi extender. And Spectrum, you could suck my butthole, bitch. I fucking hacked
Well, shit,
you.
that's making me nervous because I renegotiated 4 months ago, and they lowered my rate to $49.99, and I'm locked in for a year.
Nice.
They didn't. I did
Maybe
what
they're
I
getting
always
tougher.
do.
Maybe they're getting tougher.
Maybe they just know, because the only other alternative in this area was AT&T, and I had them prior to Spectrum, and they were dog shit. So AT&T and Spectrum, if you're looking to sponsor a podcast, I'm your guy.
Having said that, yeah, you got to get some sponsors on here.
Yeah,
Sunset
houseplants are
Deli.
us.
Houseplant, Mickey's.
I will. I just need
Mickey's
to build the
Garden.
viewership.
So
So-
how can you guys track how many people listen to this?
Podbean.
It just says.
I don't want to talk numbers on the 3rd podcast. Can you give me a little time?
It's a lot of pressure, huh?
Can you give me a little time?
What if this is your highest rated podcast?
With you, I doubt
Dude,
it.
I'm stealing something.
Hey, have you heard of the Big Dumb White Boy?
Very famous. I'm taking something out of here before I leave.
Yeah, a
Either-
shirt.
No, either that Himalayan salt lamp.
That's mine.
I like those.
It's beautiful. I have knives galore.
I
have a
like the
neck knife.
globe.
Yeah,
This is good pod talking about stuff that
nobody can see.
visual.
Yeah,
visual
don't
shit.
you listen to podcasts?
I do. I love podcasts.
Why don't you talk about what you know? Don't you lift weights or something? You
I
big
do.
dumb white boy.
Yeah, but I'm
For
not
those
that-
of you who don't know, fuck Brandon. I'm just going to Brandon. Big dumb Gorman over here can squat like 200 pounds or something. What is your big?
that's an insult.
I know.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
it 550?
No,
It
I
sounded
did
like a lot.
520.
520. Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
You know I once
these
did
Lulus.
5 pull-ups.
5 pull-ups.
Oh, and he only wears Lululemons because he worked his legs out and they're too big now and he can't fit into jeans.
well, I
That's a
can
true
fit in
story.
jeans.
I saw
can-
you try on good jeans.
I tried on your skinny jeans.
No, you tried the wider legged ones. You can't wear skinny jeans. Your calf can't even fit in there.
Yeah, those weren't. I thought those were slim fit or something.
No. I buy slim fit. I'm a tiny guy.
Those jeans were so overrated.
You're the
I
big
was
corn-fed white boy.
I was so disappointed by those
you're not.
jeans.
Okay. Have fun wearing Lululemons to
Well-
the comedy club on a date, you loser.
Well, what I got to find a jean that I heard like AG jeans are good. What are some good jeans?
G-Star's way better. G-Star is the first jean that I ever
You're
put
biased.
on, and I told you I could lay in
Biased on
bed.
G-Star jeans.
I could lay in bed and wear them like sweatpants. They're that comfortable.
So I can do with these too.
Yeah, because they are sweatpants, you idiot.
They are sweatpants. You're right. Okay.
This podcast, you just make
Someone-
me sound like an evil, mean person.
No, I think it's going both ways.
Okay.
I think it's going both ways.
For those of you that
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
insult
that is
Tupac
just
at
our
some point during
dynamic.
this podcast.
I'll kill you. I really will stab you. You leave Tupac out of this.
All his songs sound the same.
No, they don't.
They do. Tupac has like 4 good songs.
You take that back, you
And
monster.
I can't even think.
You know what?
Changes.
Get out. This
I don't
podcast
care
is just
about
Chris and
Dear
I.
Mama. That's a horrible song, Dear Mama.
You know what? You want to get some followers? You want to get some mortal enemies? Because what you're doing here isn't right.
I'm just being honest.
Let's talk about
Tupac.
plants then. Don't you?
Let's
badmouth
go.
Tupac.
Let's go plants. I'm getting a real Christmas tree. You're not.
Well, you were going to cut down and murder a Christmas
I'm not
tree.
going to cut. It's already been cut down.
You still murder. You
then I'm gonna-
supported the murder of the trees.
Well-
you could buy a potted one and save it till next year.
A pot? Do they sell potted
Yes,
Christmas
they do.
trees? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, what's in those closets right there?
Flannels and dead grandmothers.
What's it? Is that a little back entrance? What's that?
It's the dead grandmother closet, but we
Oh,
already talked about this
place
last
isn't
podcast.
that small.
It's kind of worth mentioning more than once, I think.
I guess we're gonna need to take a picture of that or a little video and put
Something.
that
Of
on
what? A
the
picture of
promo
what?
clip because nobody can see the dead grandmother closet I have right here and all my pimp
That's actually a
ass
picture of your
flannels.
dead grandma.
Yeah,
It's less creepy than it sounds. It sounds like
Oh, I thought it was that.
A
Is that her?
shrine.
It's
that,
jeez.
two, the brown one and the white one,
Yeah.
silver bush and no bush.
I think that's the Mexican side in him, right? Because white people don't. We don't care that much about.
I don't have any
grandparents.
grandma shrines.
You know what?
No.
You white pieces of
Like,
shit. You're what's wrong with this world.
Well, like I loved
Put
my
a little
grandma.
brown or black blood in you. Any ethnicity.
Yeah.
And your heart warms up. You start to dance better. The food tastes
Yeah, that's the
better.
thing. I don't dance.
You pure white bread sacks of shit can't go in the sun.
I can't. I'll
You
burn.
don't like Tupac.
I
You
like
wear
him. He's got 4 good-
Lululemons on
I
a
like-
daily basis.
I like
I
his
hate
4 good
white
songs.
people. Just kidding. If you're white and you're listening to this, that was a joke. I like my coffee white
Yeah, I think
as
I
I
think,
drink black
I
coffee.
think you guys are more family oriented than we are.
Oh, is that yeah?
I think so.
Heavens forbid there be a little family values.
Yeah.
Would you do a family dinner every week?
I do. I canceled it for
Wednesday.
this podcast. I'm not kidding.
I thought family dinner was Wednesdays.
It switched. My sister started a job, so it's Tuesdays now. And since I don't have a job, but honestly, with the holiday traffic, I was like, because we're gonna get done. I'll get on the road at 5. It'll take me an hour and 35 minutes to get down there.
It's a commitment.
In bumper to bumper traffic, so I said, count me out. Plus, I just saw them for the holiday. Boy, Nana's really creeping out this podcast.
That's funny.
She's just watching over.
How many years before she died was that picture taken?
I was probably pretty close too. I don't know. She looked like that till her dying day.
Huh.
She went to
Goddamn.
92.
So
She looked like that for 30 years. She was hip.
So you and your family were surrounding her when she passed on.
No, that was the brown one.
Oh, yeah. See, the white one wouldn't have gone for that.
Um,
She's like, leave me to die alone. She wouldn't have done that.
No, we were there. We spent the night. I was with her the night before she died. She died the next day, and my dad was there. And every one of us slept next to her, except for my dad, of course, the day she died, and he was in the other room. Boy, this is too dark.
No, it
This is
isn't.
too dark,
no, it
guys.
Isn't. No, it isn't. She was in hospice?
Well, with us, so no, kinda
Oh.
like just family hospice.
Do you guys take family members in when they're getting old and sick, or do you put them in homes like what I'm going to do to my parents?
You know what? Back to your white
I will.
reptilian blood.
I will. My mom's going
You're
in
a
home.
monster.
And she knows that she's going in a
Thank God I have
Which is
2
good.
sisters. Because if it was up to white, my mama's big fat asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ma, you
But
get
that-
the
but-
home. But I got to get rich by the time my mama, because I love my mama. She bailed me out of jail 3 times. You know, I got to get her back. So I'm going to pay top dollar. She'll get half my money. She'll get all of it as long as I pay somebody else to wipe that ass. Because if it's up to me to wipe that big booty, I ain't doing that shit. That's a big old Mexican booty.
Yeah.
Shit, it probably stinks.
But you're going to have to take care of your dad. If your sisters take care of your
You know
mom,
what? I'll just shoot him. He had it coming. That's for my childhood, Dad. Thanks for the knives.
Chris,
Now here.
how do you deal with family members? Do you guys put them in homes, or do you guys take them in like the Japanese? Like just take them in. And
We never
care
put
for
any
'em?
of
It's
our
a
grandparents
real-
in homes. We took care of them till the day that they died.
You bring them into your home.
We went into their homes and took shifts.
That sounds
My mom
great.
just moved into my grandmother's house and took care of her, and she just it took care of her 85% of the time.
Fuck that.
Other kids kind of help. My white grandmother, all of us rotated. Everybody had a different night. So back to you monsters not loving your parents.
No, I want to
Continue.
hear what Chris.
We did
what
it
Chris is gonna do.
real sneaky. So you start out, you just move them into assisted living, which is like an apartment. You know, it's an apartment, and they can. And there's also meals that you can go to every day if you want to,
You monster.
but you don't have to. And then slowly, it's like, oh yeah, you know that apartment you're living in? It's also connected to a nursing home. I mean, you're already
Oh,
there.
that's sneaky.
You might as well. Oh, you fell?
That's
Okay, move
diabolical.
on over.
Yeah.
You know, you can't walk around anymore.
My
Go-
family be wiping booties, motherfucker. Damn. Shame on you.
It's good. It's healthy to do it what you're doing.
No, I think it's
noble.
It makes me,
I'm
in
just not gonna
retrospect,
do
it
it.
feels bad.
Well, I think, of course, I'm just teasing you guys. If it gets bad enough, you know, where they have Alzheimer's or dementia, and they get violent or it gets scary and crazy and weird and all that jazz. Yeah, then you know maybe a home's the only option, really, because it's just gonna fucking exhaust you.
Especially if you have the funds.
Yeah,
If you got the cash.
if it's that case, but if they're still with it,
Well, it's also like it was a social experience. It's like being in a
Yeah.
dorm situation because they were friends with all of the other people in the same boat. You know, they're all the same age. Some of them they knew from we grew up together. Like,
yeah. My dad lives in New Horizons, which is an old folks community. It's not a home or anything. They're condos.
yeah,
But you have to be 55 plus to live there. But I want to move in there. Like it has
No,
a
they're
golf
sweet.
course.
They're sweet.
It has 2 clubhouses, poker rooms, pool, jacuzzi. It has a pottery. You can make clay pots like on the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Can you make
and
me a pot for my
Whoopi
snake plant?
Goldberg
I need a pot for my snake plant.
and Demi Moore. And they have a
He
carpenter's
willingly moved
workshop.
in there?
Carpenters, you could cut wood. What?
He willingly moved in there? Or you
Well, when
guys
Nana
forced him
died,
in?
yeah, him and his brother bought the condo for Nana, my
Yeah.
grandma, and then she died, and then Terry has a big old fat house on the hill, so my dad moved in, but it's fucking nice, dude. Pools, jacuzzis, poker, pottery, carpentry, golf, and then also all the men die younger than the women.
Yeah.
So if you're an old man that can still get it up, you're just plowing old dusty
you're
pussy.
the rooster. There's a lot
You're
of fucking
just
that
fucking-
goes on in those old
Dude,
folks.
I'm not even kidding. This isn't even a joke, but there's some saggy balls swaying left and right in
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
Oh, Jean. What's the old lady name?
Gladys.
Oh, Gladys. Oh, this reminds me of that one fella I seen, Perry Como. Come over and lick my Como, baby.
So your dad's just crushing pussy.
He was for a while. He has a girlfriend now. He's dating a younger woman. He goes, I got a younger woman. She's like 47.
Yeah.
It's so weird how age difference when you're 60 or he's 72. Yeah, but he looks pretty good. He just got a little red face. The rosacea kicks in when you've been drinking for 55 years.
Heck yeah.
And he has gout. But he looks good other than that.
He smokes some weed, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a weed smoker?
Yeah. Whenever they give me weed for shows, they're like, oh, you don't want that. You're sober. I'm like, give me that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I give it to my dad, and it makes him so happy. He's like, thanks, son.
You got to get your dad on the podcast.
You know what? I do.
You know what I mean?
It would be quite interesting.
Give me some. Or it would just be.
I just start crying right now.
I want some more coffee, Craig. Do I
You
get
already
up?
slugged that?
Yeah, man. Do I get up and get the coffee?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm more entertaining than you. You go
Yeah,
get it this
fucking
time.
hold.
There's not much left, but there's cold brew in the fridge.
Okay.
Talk loud.
All right. I want some more hot coffee.
I'll have to brew another pot. I know you're the coffee guzzler. Oh, that's right. You worked 8 hours a day. Where at again? Gorman's talking. I don't know if you could hear it, but he said he needs more coffee. And I said, why is that? Oh, yeah, because you got up at what time?
5:20.
Ooh, you know what time I got up?
Probably when you text me, which was like at 12.
I don't remember it because that's how good it is to not work at a grocery store anymore.
You don't miss nap time in the car?
How long you been there? I do not miss nap time. I still have a pillow in the trunk of my car from the the nap time.
A piss stained pillow.
I gave that one to a homeless guy in the bushes
And
the
you
other
put-
night,
and
and I
you took
cried
it?
my eyes out. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I was at
For a
Norm's,
homeless
and I
guy,
gave
that's
him
fucked up.
pancakes, a bag of clothes, and a pillow, and I just started crying.
So
I did.
Can we talk about your unemployment situation?
Yeah, I'm going to court
Why did you need me to go with
as
you?
a witness.
What does that even mean?
So
a
I was
witness?
denied my unemployment, henceforth the stacks of T-shirts on my bed right now. And
the most expensive next
and I'm
level
fighting
t-shirt
it.
I'm ever gonna buy.
And my lawyer said, we stand a good fight. I just need a witness to say that Trader Joe's employees management was aware of my social media posting,
Right.
which they were. But I also
Right.
love all my managers, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus and get them in trouble. But at the same time, I want my fucking unemployment. I was there 11 years, God damn it. My kneecaps hurt.
Right.
Give me my God. I paid into that. That's what people think. Everybody thinks unemployment, you're a mooch, you're a loser. No, I paid into that.
Right.
They took money from me. Can I have my money back? I got fired, wrongfully terminated. One little fucking pinto bean slips out of your asshole, shoots a manager in the eye, and you're the enemy? You're the bad guy, huh?
Oh God, you should have been fired so long.
I
ago.
know. I should have been
So
fired my
long
first
ago.
3 months. Honestly,
Jesus.
honest to God, I should have been fired multiple times
Way
every
before the social
single
media
day.
shit.
And I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah.
Every word out of my mouth, every food I ate out of the trash can, off the shelf, you name it, I did it. Fucking
So you're not gonna have a witness for Friday because I'm not. gonna
Chris,
do
you
that.
working Friday?
Yeah.
Can you take off to be a witness in the court of law?
No.
Well, fuck you then.
Yeah, when
Gorman,
it-
you
when
want to
it-
be my new producer?
When is the court date?
Chris, I pay you $20 for these podcasts. You better fucking take work off. Well, might lose the case. I don't have a witness.
Wouldn't you need like a manager to be there as a witness? What
they're
good is
supposed
my
to
word
be
gonna
there.
do against it?
No, you just would say that they had knowledge of my posting. That's literally all you would have to do.
So
And-
you don't need someone who works for the company. You need anybody.
That is aware that the management of our
Yeah.
store had knowledge of me posting.
Yeah.
Just get Randy.
Yeah. You don't need.
Randy with his
Dude.
rattlesnake stiff dick arm.
By
No.
the way, can we talk about that?
Yeah, we
comedian?
can talk about that psychopath.
Can we talk about the comedian I sent you a picture with, or is that too weird?
I don't want to name names.
All right.
It's sad.
All right, I looked him up on YouTube. That was some hacky shit.
What?
His stuff back in the day.
Well, back in the day, it wasn't hacky. Comedy evolves, you dumb dumb.
I don't know.
Jesus.
That was hacky.
Back in the day, it was dum dum, and it literally was the best shit ever. Obviously, now that's not the case.
Right.
I mean, we talk about scratching our nuts with our sister's bristle brush when
God,
you're
that
high
was-
on
that
the
was
opioids.
That made me
That's
want
some
to get
real
some
comedy
opioids.
right there. Lululemon boy. Hey, Gorman, you ever fucking sniff heroin and spray piss?
No, I have not.
You should try it.
I've only
Just
done-
kidding. Stay sober, everybody.
No, drugs are okay.
No, they're not. What were we talking about? Oh, Randy, that lunatic. Okay. So Randy is this customer at Trader Joe's West Hollywood. I don't know. Oh, I do know his last name. It's Newman. Because he told me.
No, it's not.
I swear to God. He told me his last name, and I just started laughing. And I go, really? You're Randy Newman. And he said, yeah. And he got like sad, so I know it was real.
Because that's
I
a
was like,
whole
damn,
lifetime
that sucked.
of
That's a lifetime.
people putting
That's
that
like
connection
being named
together.
Michael Jordan. I can't believe the actor broke that. You know,
You put a B in there.
all good. See?
Michael B. Jordan.
He had to because
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player that ever lived. How you gonna fucking live up to that? Even though he's a brilliant actor and he's great in everything he touches.
I think it's worse to be Randy Newman, though.
An obscure Randy Newman that walks his dog 7 hours a day because you have
in a
nothing
house
else to
coat
do.
and slippers.
he comes in filthy sweats,
Pajama pants.
in a filthy pajama pants, Lululemon, just
Yeah.
a few years older
How
than
dare you.
yours.
These are $130. How fucking dare you?
Laugh into the Mike Lundgren. This is the silent
He's a
laugher.
clap.
He's over there.
Dude, I'm second guessing myself because I'm thinking I have to hold my mic down there.
Nope.
It's right here's good.
Yep. I got it all under.
He's got the headphones. I'll let you know.
Oh, the headphones.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
cool.
hear it. It's good.
Cool.
And then, so back to Randy. So he to describe
Did you ever
him.
do drugs with him, by the way?
No, I never did. I was sober by then.
All right.
He smoked
I don't
crack.
believe you, but okay.
I said his last name. Oh,
We
wow.
can cut
He's
that out.
never going to listen.
cares?
I
He
don't
doesn't
give a
have
shit.
the
Do you think he
internets.
gives a fuck? He smoked crack for 20 years, and he got me on Celium Huss ever. Ever. That doesn't make sense. He got me on Celium Huss. All of my big gay buddies at Trader Joe's are get on Celium Huss. They're on it
Oh, yeah.
for clean booty holes. You
Fuck
know, they
yeah.
got to be eating ass.
Yep.
But Randy was on it for crack. And he said, the only reason I'm not dead is because as long as I've been smoking crack is as long as I've been drinking Celium Huss. And he said it just cleans out
Does
all the
crack
toxins.
plug you up like opioids do?
No, but it's a poison, and Celium Huss cleans you out.
Huh.
It's just this is a cleanser. It's a little roto-rooter to the booty hole.
Yeah.
And then, so he got me on that. And remember when he almost died because he got bit by a rattlesnake?
I remember you telling me that. I don't remember the actual
How do you
event.
guys not
I
remember
saw
that?
his arm.
I
yeah.
don't remember
His
seeing
arm,
his arm.
looked like a lobster claw.
That's a good. Yeah.
It looked like a lobster
It was
claw. He
purple.
got bit. It was purple. It was red. It had spots. It was stiff. It was hard. It was hard. You know, like the what can we compare? Like cartilage, I guess. It was like a big. He couldn't move his hand. He
Didn't he almost
basically
lose the hand?
He almost got his arm chopped off. He
Like
almost
rigor mortis or something.
yeah. He had a boner for an arm, pretty much. He had a big hard dick arm.
Yeah.
It was just stuck. He couldn't shake his hand. Everything hurt it. And he was gone for like 2 or 3 months. And this is a customer that is in there not only every day, but 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So you see him, you work 5 days a week. You see him 10 times, literally.
Easily.
So when you stop seeing him for 2-3 months, you're like, did Randy die? And he almost did. He came in like all fucked up. He's like, almost died. And then, what's the story? He said he tried to grab the rattlesnake by the tail.
I heard, yeah, that.
And
maybe
then
keep
later
from
it
the
changed.
dog.
He tried to save a dog. Nobody knows what really happened. But bottom line is, when you hear the rattle, run. Don't do what Randy did. You're going to have a dick arm.
He got bit
You
by
want
a
a dick arm?
rattlesnake and
Yeah.
just went home and just roughed it out. He didn't go to the hospital or anything.
No, he went to the. Are you kidding? Are you that dumb, Lululemon? Yeah, he went to. I think he got helicoptered fucking into Cedar Sinai, and I do remember this part. He said he was passed out, dying, going in and out of consciousness, and
Yeah.
one of the only thing he remembers is he said when he like flipped out of unconsciousness and opened his eyes. He saw the guy drop the bottle of anti-venom and shatter, and he's like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, fuck.
So they had to then go find another bottle. And anti-venom, I don't know, but I do know a little bit that it's like super expensive, hard to come by. There's not that much of it. It's very, it's not just something they could just whip out. It's
Right.
not like antibiotics.
Right.
They just don't have it on tap like that. So then they had to go fucking fix him up. And
There's
yeah,
no way
he's
he
dead
paid
now.
that bill. He didn't pay that hospital bill, did he?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe he did.
That's why our insurance premiums are so high.
Right. There's no way you paid that bill.
I think he comes for money.
Does he?
He lives in West Hollywood. Hasn't had a job for the 10 years
but
we've
you
known him.
Rent control. You live in West Hollywood. You know
He has a new car.
that is true.
Do I have a
That's
new
true.
car?
You do not.
No, but I will after today. Who wants to buy a shirt? I have
So
a 14-year-old Champagne Camry that just plows down Toyota Priuses.
The best air conditioner in the game.
I love my
I'll say
car.
that about your
as
car.
much as I want a new car, I love my car. It has got me to gigs in Arizona.
Have you been in his
Vegas,
car, Chris?
Yeah.
When it's
Tahoe.
hot outside.
It goes everywhere.
I think so.
It goes from
0 to nipple.
It just
Real
it's
quick.
the quickest air conditioner.
You want to cut glass? You come in my car.
Yeah.
Anybody get that joke?
Yeah.
And that's a hard nipple joke.
Oh, I just got it now. That's
Yeah.
good.
Lululemon's slow today.
A little slow,
Why are you
man.
slow? Is it because of your 5:20 a.m. wake up call?
It could be. It could be that.
What did your date? Did they make you clean toilets today? Were you on bathroom duties?
No, I haven't been on bathroom duty for a while.
Do you realize I was the only one in that whole fucking store that scrubbed those toilets good?
No, I did a good job too.
You did. You did.
I did, yeah. You might have gone a little
I did.
extra on it.
I would even Windex the metal silver fucking air hand dryer thing.
Yeah. I didn't use
Nobody
Windex.
did that.
I used
They
the
just leave it
hand
spotted
sanitizer
up.
wipes.
I use the I use the green spray. Trader Joe's cedar balm spray, whatever.
I don't like that spray.
I love it. It smells good. It smells like cedar. You know you could drink it?
No, I don't know that. Why?
You can't.
Why
I don't want anybody to die. That was
Why
a
would I?
joke. That was a joke. Do not do that.
You want to talk about the things that you've gotten me onto? And then I'll talk about the thing that I'm trying to
Sure.
get you onto. And
Sure.
you just will refuse to do it.
Sure.
So, psyllium husk,
Got you on it. You're welcome.
Dr. Bronner's.
Got you on it. The best organic peppermint hemp oil soap. Trader Joe's $10.99.
Yes, get it. If you're not on the Dr. Bronner's, get a bottle.
You can shave your nuts with
ASAP.
it, and
You
they're
can
on
shave
fire
with it. It's
for
just the
27 minutes. You just
Yeah.
got burned nutsack.
You can
Oh,
clean
talk
with it.
about feeling good, baby.
I can't think of anything else. Just two things.
Plants.
I know it's like,
What? You made fun of my plant habit.
I don't know if I
you-
made fun of your
don't-
plants.
Yes, you did.
I
All
did?
day. You called me plant man, and then I said you got to get a plant, and then you did, and you said, "Oh my
well,
god."
then I got my own place, and then I realized that I needed to
I
start
can't believe
decorating
you
my place.
almost took plants away from me. I 1,000%
You might
got
have.
you into plants.
You
Not
might
might have. Say it.
Yeah, you got you got
Okay,
me into plants.
Don't you do that.
All right, so that's three things.
There's one
But-
other.
I don't know what the other thing is.
Oh, working at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I got you hired.
No, you didn't. How dare you? Oh, but so
Pocket knives?
so no, I can't get into pocket knives.
Didn't
You
I
got-
give you one? I gave you a good
I
one.
threw that away. You gave me a shitty.
What
one.
the fuck?
It was.
That was a
you-
$40
You
knife.
gave it to me for a reason. It was
No,
fucked
that was
up.
glue.
It was chipped. It's
It was
just
chipped.
It just it was it
Little
didn't
chip.
it didn't have a swing to it. It was a little
You threw it
slow.
away?
I threw it away. I think.
You give it back.
I'm pretty sure.
Go give it to a homeless man, you animal. Jesus Christ, this guy's throwing away knives.
Yeah.
Give it to somebody that'll use it. Maybe
I
not a
think
homeless
it's
guy.
gone.
Take that back.
Yeah.
He's schizophrenic. Let's
guy.
not give
Bad
any
idea.
schizophrenic guy
Yeah.
a weapon. You could have gave it back to me, and I would have found a rightful owner. Could have gave it to Lundgren. Look at
Are
him,
you into
producer
knives?
man.
I have one knife. It's what is it? Kraken? What brand? Does that sound right?
Kershaw.
Kershaw.
Kraken.
The whole thing about like getting into new shit is
It's just my camping knife. That's
It's-
all. I never even have it on me unless I'm camping.
it's like incorporating it into your life. Like I want to get into backpacks. I want to have a cool backpack that I bring with me every day. I can't.
I can understand that. I got two. I got a Swiss and I got a Herschel. One's pimping, one's
Yeah.
dodgeball. One's for dodgeball, one's for travel.
Yeah,
There's boxes in the way. I'll show you later.
I think I have a Herschel. I never use it.
Herschel's
Oh,
nice.
so anyway, when you asked me to do this
That's good.
a couple days ago, oh yeah, I have the exact same one but black. You got to get a bidet.
All right, all
What
right.
are you fucking waiting for? I was trying to put it in my Amazon cart, and if it could have
Christmas?
gotten here
Christmas
today,
is coming.
no, it would have been a good gift for the podcast.
Then I would have to give you that shirt. I tell you what, I'll give you that shirt if you give me a bidet.
The bidet's more expensive than this shirt. How dare
This shirt is nice.
you? Wait, okay. You have a deal. I'll do that, but it's not going to be the bidet that I have.
Will you
It'll be
stop
the little-
scrunching that
it'll
up
be
into a
the
little
lower
ball? It was
bidet.
absolutely not one wrinkle on it, and you're
The
just
ice cold.
squishing it.
Well,
bidet.
I'm going to wash it and dry it first.
Why?
I don't like to wear shirts unless they're washed or dried. They fit better.
yeah.
I'm
So
I'm
back
impressed
to the
you went
bidet.
next.
So you
gotta
like
get
a little
bidet.
water in your asshole?
Yeah.
See,
You
I
can get
prefer
one of
a
those-
finger. Oh yeah.
You can still finger your booty.
Shove two
It'll
in there.
be-
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
It'll
What?
smell better.
You get rid of the baby wipes.
All my
that I-
homophobic listeners in the South. What the fuck did he just say?
I
Just
noticed
kidding. They're probably kinky down
They
there
tried
too.
it.
I noticed the baby wipes in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Those are not flushable. You're going to clog up the sewers.
No, I just stick them on the wall.
You don't throw them away, do you?
No, they go down the
All right.
water.
That's better.
I actually
I mean,
I
it's
put them
not,
on
but
my
it's
neighbor's
disgusting.
front door. Hey, oh hey,
That
Lundgren. Hey
goes on.
neighbor, how you doing? What? Back to the bidet. So it squirts your booty hole.
Yeah. It's the greatest. It's a game changer. It's better than Dr. Bronner's in terms of just life changing.
All right, I'll get a fucking.
You gotta get a
Give me
bidet.
the bidet.
I'll think about.
You have
I
a
mean,
full-time job.
All right, I'll get you a bidet.
Bidet instead of toilet paper or both?
Okay, so
You need it to dry off.
you got to pat yourself down.
All right.
Yeah. So I have a move where I wipe, hit it with the bidet, and then pat dry.
That's pretty good.
Some people, I know a couple people, they go, and then they use the bidet.
What
But
if-
there's shit?
what if
sprinkles
you
and shit? You don't
Use
want
the
that.
bidet while you're going. You just
That-
get a little shit storm down there, huh?
That's messy. That'd get messy. But if you do the shit, like I gave you a robot vacuum and you just gave it to somebody, if I gift you a bidet and you re-gift it to one of your family members, you got to install that shit. Are you gonna use it?
I gave that to Brad, and that was after I yelled at him, and he looked like he was gonna cry. So I felt like, and also,
See this
as much as I would love a robot vacuum,
You need
you
it.
see the
You need it,
size.
motherfucker.
I can sweep. I sweep. I was supposed to sweep, but then I got caught up doing
No, you
nothing
need-
all day.
more than sweeping underneath that.
How was your 5:20 wake up call?
Dust
again?
bunnies
Hey,
underneath there.
but look, what
disgusting.
is it? The robot vacuum? It's gonna hit and get stuck on everything.
No, it's smart. That one would bounce around. There's better ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have a fucking 25 square foot place. What do I need to
Do
fucking?
you have a vacuum or you really
It's
sweep?
in the closet, and I have a broom. Anyways,
right.
wait, what were
Are
we
you
talking
going to
about?
use the bidet if I get you a bidet? Oh,
Yeah, that I
was
would.
too long of a pause. He's not going to do it.
I had to
He's
think
gonna
what you were
re-gift it.
It's going to
asking.
end up in my
I did a lot of
Yeah.
drugs. It takes me a
bathroom.
while.
He's
to
going to go.
compute.
You know what he's going to
Hey,
do? He's gonna
Hey, I'll use it. I'll squirt
you're
my
not.
asshole.
You're going
I'll
to go.
squirt my asshole.
Chris, I'm not going to pay you for internet for 2 months.
Here's
a
a bidet.
That's not true.
You mother-
That would
Give
work.
me a bidet and stop squishing my
I will
shirt.
accept a bidet for 2 months of internet.
Oh, see, now you're not getting a bidet.
No,
I got to wait till
Give
after
me my
Christmas.
bidet.
So
Why?
You can't re-gift it.
I'm not gonna regift it.
I'd like to believe
I
you, but I
put
don't.
that on Nana's silver bush. I'm not gonna regift it. Now give me my goddamn good bidet.
Well, I got to order it when I get home. It's bad pot if I take out my phone and start ordering.
yeah, not right
bidets.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your phone away.
Ooh, mints. You got mints?
Yeah.
I got you on the mints.
I got you on the mint.
No. I go 4 mints. I go
People
4
listening
mints.
are like, what are these guys 5 years old? No, I got you on the mint.
I think I got you in the mints. I go 4 to 5.
What did you get me on? You tried to get me on Lululemons, and I probably would love them, but I'm not gonna pay $100.
Yeah, you're gonna
for
pay
some-
180 for jeans.
Yeah, that I wear every day.
Okay, I got you on to diluting Dr. Bronner's soap so it doesn't clog up the.
Yeah, but still, I got you on the Dr. Bronner's, so
Yeah.
that doesn't. That was a game changer.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, when you put Dr. Bronner's in your glass soap dispenser that you get at a Ross, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls for $4.99, great deals. Dr. Bronner's coagulates and clogs up the hole that it shoots out of, kind of like my dick hole on heroin, huh?
Oh, fuck. Have you told that story where you got
I
to
don't
bore
know,
out your
have
dick
I?
hole?
Not
Did
to,
I do
not
spray pissing
on
yet?
here. Not that I've heard.
I haven't done spray pissing.
Uh-uh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk about that after this. It's a bit I do on stage. Go to my live show. Anyways, it starts to spray out in an unknown.
It's weaponized.
It's weaponized.
It gets to your.
You will press down on the soap dispenser, and it will straight up fucking shoot across your face and
It's
chest.
the worst.
And you're just like, what the fuck? Like something that's supposed to go down into your hand will go up into your eye. And it
Yeah.
has literally happened to me.
Yeah.
It happened to me 2 days ago. I was going on that audition that I just booked. Thank
Yeah.
you. And it squirted on my brand new clean shirt that I put on for the audition. I was like, oh, I'll wear this shirt. I look good in it. Dr. Bronner just fucking tagged
This is
me.
recent?
Yeah, because I
So you
didn't,
didn't
dilute
dilute
it
it.
enough. I didn't dilute it enough. I was getting greedy.
Yeah.
It was a little watery a couple times.
Yeah.
So if you dilute Dr. Bronner's with water, it doesn't coagulate and it doesn't fucking shoot up into your face. But
And
if-
Dr. Bronner's is not a tear-free soap. And
No.
when it gets in your eyes,
peppermint hemp oil.
it burns.
Yeah, so I went on the audition with 2 red eyes, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Look, this guy really
He's
is
back
high." I
on
was like,
drugs.
"No, I'm sober," and
He's back on
still
drugs.
booked it, bitches. Yeah, I'm back.
So I'll win if you end up liking the bidet. I'm gonna win in terms of like getting you into shit.
I'm
That's
sure
what
I
you
will.
got me into.
I love the bidet.
You're not gonna install it. I gotta see. You said there's not enough room in your bathroom. I gotta take a look at it.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Where does it go? It doesn't go in the bowl.
You take your toilet seat off, and it goes underneath. You put it underneath your toilet seat. So
Okay.
take the toilet seat off, put the little clamp down, and the jets are like.
But you don't ever
there.
shit on it. It's out
No,
of the way.
no, it's back, and then the jets come out from behind a screen.
Oh,
Shoots
damn.
out. And it has one for the lady.
And
it's
it's
a
not,
lady switch.
It's not.
It doesn't come out of the
Does it
toilet.
get dirty?
No.
I've washed my face with toilet water. You think I'm afraid of that? Think I'm bullshitting? I did in Mexico. My dad looked at me. He said, "What the hell did you just do?"
Yeah.
It's because that we're in Laredo, shit, I can't talk. We're in Laredo, Mexico, Baja California, on a fish trip, and we're staying at a hotel, and in rural Mexico is a fisherman town. I don't know what population is, but it couldn't be more than 3,000. One bank, very small town. Anyways, running water didn't work. I was wearing contacts. For those of you that wear contacts, when you wake up very early and you want to put your contacts in, you need to wash your eyeballs to get the goop out.
You washed your eyes?
To get your goop out and to wake up.
By the way, this was his
to wake up.
This was his routine every morning.
No,
at
it
Trader
wasn't. It
Joe's,
was a
where
one-time
first
thing.
He'd clock in and then go put his eyeballs in.
Yeah, getting paid to put in my eyes.
Could have done it at his apartment.
Hey, it would have made me late. It would have made me late. I didn't want to get fired. So then I looked at my dad. He goes, "There's no water," and I just looked at the toilet and I went, "Oh fuck it!" And I just splashed my face with toilet water.
In Mexico.
I keep in mind I was on a lot of Quaaludes, and I was like 17.
How did you find Quaaludes? I didn't think
You
you
go
could
to
get
pharmacy
Quaaludes
and
anymore.
you farmacia and you go soma.
What is a Quaalude high like?
It's opioids, barbiturates. They just get you down, man. You just fucking
Quaaludes are opiates? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's of the opioid family.
I gotta
It's
get
like
me some
different
of those.
variety of beers. They all taste different, but they have the same effect. All opioids, they all are slightly different. My favorite, personally, were OxyContin. It's pure synthetic heroin, government made, prescribed to you by your local doctor.
Better than
Go be
Percs?
healthy, motherfuckers.
Percocets?
Go be healthy. Yeah, way
That
better
why
than
there's an
Percocets.
epidemic.
Yeah, because it's fucking green lit by your pharmacy, your insurance agency, your doctor, and your government. Here, take some heroin. Never mind us. We're gonna go fight wars. Anyways, this is getting dark. I don't want to go. I don't want. This is
really
not the direction I
political.
want my podcast to go in.
This
How
is
about
getting
plans?
really
How
no,
about
you're
plans?
supposed to talk about your piss hole being clogged up.
Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, perfect. Hey, opioids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like-
Right on target.
Yeah.
So, this is in my act, but it's just true story, as 98.8, probably 99% of my act is. I used to do some drugs, and I used to take a lot of opioids. Loved liquid morphine, Vicodin, Oxycontin, Percocet, whatever. Dilaudid, shove it in my mouth, sniff it, put it in my booty hole, I take it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wait, what drugs did you plug?
what do you mean?
Like which plugs did you put up?
That's more of a joke, but I'm sure I shoved something up
because
there.
apparently
just
it's
to
a
try
better
it.
high.
Yeah, I
It
think
hits you quicker.
I might have shoved an Oxycontin up my butthole
You just go like up to the knuckle.
because I guess. Oh, you go all the way in.
You put the
I
whole
got
digit up
a
there?
fucking wooden cooking spoon and shoved it in. That was a joke. That was a fucking joke.
But I've always wondered how
Jesus
far you
Christ.
have to push the.
This story's going to make me groan at least one more time.
I'm not gonna go all the way because it makes everybody groan.
I've always
So-
wondered how far you have to get the pill up there for it to
I
dissolve.
mean, you just get it past the clenching point
Okay,
and just don't fart or
noted.
shit.
Noted.
And it dissolves like it would.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't even remember if I did it, but I'm sure
Had to have.
I had to have.
You
Like,
must have.
it's one of those things like I know I did it. I just have no recollection of it.
It's quite a commitment, though, to do that.
I mean,
That's a commitment to getting high, shoving.
it's
shit
not
up
my
your
fault.
ass.
I know how to live, and you're over here in your pussy ass Lululemon man jeans.
Oh, they're so nice.
They do look comfortable as hell.
All right, get back to
So,
your story
anyways,
about your
opioids
asshole.
make you constipated, right? You can't shit.
Right.
I didn't know about Celium husks back then,
Right.
Trader Joe's $6.99, and then so I got backed up, and a side effect from being constipated is you get a prostate infection, and then a side effect from a prostate infection is your dick hole closes up, and you start to spray piss and piss like a spray bottle, or when you put your thumb over the garden hose.
Yeah.
So on stage in my act, I say, "You guys ever smoke so much heroin your dick hole closes?" And usually it gets a reaction, you know,
Yeah.
and they don't go, "No," and I go, "I don't know what I say after that." Usually like, "Yeah, you pussies" or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then, and then I say,
But I wouldn't know what that would mean. Like smoke so much heroin, your dick hole closed. I
It
wouldn't know
doesn't
that,
have
that
to.
there's
You don't
a-
have to get it to enjoy the show. Okay.
I'm sure if
It's
you
still
were up
fun.
there and you were saying it,
If you
it would be
heard
fun.
that, you'd be like, "I don't know what that means, but I'm laughing."
All right.
I'm
Okay.
laughing because
I
I
would
know,
trust you.
because I know this guy's dick hole closed.
I would trust that happened to you.
So, anyways, I was spray pissing for an ungodly amount of time. It must have been 18 months, maybe even 2 years, just straight. And it was so bad that I couldn't pee standing next to a dude because I would it would go sideways so much that I would piss on him, you know, and then I would be like, "What do I do? Do I explain to him? No, sir, I have a druggy dick. Like I'm sick." It's like you can't explain that. So I would like literally have to like fight a man or run. Like those are your
You
options.
should have put. They should make like little neutering cones for the dickhead. You know, they put on dogs when they get neutered, just to focus the stream.
No, maybe you should not do heroin.
Well,
and just
but
not
if-
have a
but if-
closed dick hole.
If you have a
How about
commitment
that?
to drugs, make something
Well,
for these people that
we'll
focuses
get
the
to
stream.
him fixing me. I'm not gonna
Okay.
get to the
New
torturous
sponsor.
shit that he did to me.
Yeah.
But so then after I was sick of pissing on fools and fighting and sitting down and peeing and pissing outdoors and shit.
Did you get into a fight based
No,
on
but
getting
I
pissed on
almost did
somebody?
a couple of times because I pissed on them. They're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm
If
like,
there's a
"No,
re-
I didn't mean
If there's
to."
a reason to fight to come to blows, it would be that.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, I almost just been like, "Just punch me once, dude. I'm sorry. One big
Yeah.
punch. I have
One
it coming.
freebie.
One freebie. Not more than one, though. It was an accident. But it is a stranger's piss on you, you know, and they're just like, "You motherfucker." I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
No, and then
I
I'd
didn't
have
mean
get,
to.
I'd have to get so close to the urinal that my dick's then just touching fucking ceramic wall. So I just fucking fight a fucker, you know? Anyways, I was sick of that. So I go to the dick doctor, and he uses much bigger words, but he says, "You probably have a prostate infection, and I'm going to have to test your prostate fluid. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stick my finger in your booty hole, and I'm going to put your dick in a cup, and I'm going to press on your prostate, and I'm going to milk it. And a fluid's going to come out of your dick, and then we're going to test that fluid." And then he told me, he said this, I swear to
enjoyed
God.
it, huh?
He said, "It's going to hurt and also feel kind of good."
Yeah. Wow.
And he was right. And
did
he,
it more feel good
oh,
than
it felt
hurt?
better than hurt.
Oh god.
Like in the initial, when something goes in your butthole, of course it hurts because it's a tiny little butthole. I was like, "Ow, ow, ow!" And then he pressed the button, and that's the whole act out on stage. I go, "Ow," because then he's just hitting your G spot, and then and that's pretty much the bit. Is just what really happened. It's like I was basically going, "Ow, ooh, thanks, buddy," and then I say, "It's a bad time to learn where your G spot really is when you're all kinky and doped up on those kinds of drugs, because then you start going at it at both ends."
Yeah.
And then I act out fingering my asshole and masturbating, and I go like this.
Yeah.
And the audience usually
Usually done, right?
looks at me like I'm a Sasquatch. Like, what is happening
Yeah.
up here? Anyways, that's my favorite bit because it all just really happened and it's true stories. And I know that maybe not all the audience, but there's one motherfucker
One
out
guy
there
in the
that
back.
goes, "Hey, I've been doubling down on my booty hole and dick hole too." I know there's a motherfucker. And that cackling laugh in the back, I'm like, that guy's done heroin. That's my guy. I just need to fill up a comedy club with all of those guys, and then I can have a career.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know anybody booking dick hole comedy over here, huh?
So it's all fixed now, though, right?
Yeah, I still got to shove something up there about once a month. Not my booty hole, my dick hole. I
So
shove
that
a
means you
Q-tip
still have
up
an
my dick
infection.
hole once a month to dilate it. Otherwise, I kind of start spray pissing and it gets everywhere. It's pretty annoying. But, you know, just a little roto-rooter your dick hole. And do you want to talk up? Do you want me to gross you guys out and tell you the whole shit of how he roto-rooted my dick hole?
Yeah, you got it.
You want?
I mean, sure.
What are we at on time?
About close to an hour.
Okay. Oh,
That flew
Jesus
by.
Christ. It did. This is a good one.
That was good.
All right, everybody. I don't know if you want this, but you're going to get this.
Stop now.
So after he tests the fluid, he goes, yes, just like I thought, you have a prostate infection. And I didn't say it, but I definitely thought it. I was like, did you need to finger my asshole, dude? You could have, you didn't have to teach me that during these dark days, And then still about once a year, I'll finger my booty hole. Feels pretty good.
Wait, be honest now. After that doctor's appointment, did you ever ask a lady friend to do that?
No, that's something that they need to offer. I'm not going
You didn't hint towards it? Like,
no, they could
butt
do
up
it
a little bit?
They could do it. It's still weird. It's like it's a
Yeah.
I've had girls play with my asshole or my my girl credit card me or wash my booty hole with soap in the shower.
I don't know what the credit card means. Just run her hand.
Yeah,
over
and
really quick.
and I'll scream and go, oh,
Yeah.
because it's just a it's a weird area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
forbidden. You're being naughty. You're being a
And
naughty
then,
boy, Craig.
Yeah, so if they want to shove something up there, I guess I'm down. It's still a very weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just like, well, what's going to be under that nail when you pull it out, huh?
Nothing with you with the
I hope
psyllium
nothing.
husk.
I hope
Gotta
nothing.
get that bidet.
Anyways, so
bidet.
he.
Get bidet to sponsor this.
By the way, I'm in this guy's office and he has a picture of his wife and children, and I'm just like, dude, you fingered me and you shoved stuff up my dick hole. Like, how are those conversations when you get home to your wife? And that I've talked about this on stage too, but it's just like, who becomes a dick doctor? That's a 7-year choice. It's 7 years of studying. You chose that, and even if you're gay and you love dick, it's drippy dick, sick dick, warty dick. It's not.
Well, he's
healthy
not a dick. He's a urologist, right?
which is a dick doctor.
No, it's that like the whole lower region doctor.
Oh,
isn't
I'm
it?
sorry. What's in the lower region?
I know, but it's
genius?
not. It's not. He doesn't. He didn't spend 8 years of medical school on just dicks.
Yeah, the choice isn't that like 3 years in, 5 years in?
I don't know. Either way, it's a commitment. It's a choice.
Well, the pay. I'm sure the pay is good.
Yeah, he's putting food on the table.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
paid
man.
to touch dicks all day.
Yeah.
What does he go home? Hey, honey, how's your day? Oh, this one kid was on heroin and I drilled his dick hole. Hey, I was a good kid. I fingered him real good, too. He was crying and laughing and smiling. He did all the things.
Yeah.
How are the children?
Wait, does a urologist focus on the ladies too, or is it just dudes?
No, that's a gynecologist. You're wearing Lululemons and you don't know the
I
difference?
don't. You're right.
Go to yoga, you monster.
Damn.
You need to marry a nice Latina woman. Or man,
nice
whatever you're into.
family-oriented lady.
Anyways, he goes...
Edit that part out, by the way, where I didn't know the difference between a urologist and
No,
a
this
guy.
isn't your podcast.
That's
They
embarrassing.
both
to
have
me.
urethras. I mean,
Huh? Exactly. You know what? I may still be right.
Isn't it a foot doctor?
That's a pediatrician.
Pediologist.
Pediologist, yeah.
I have no
podiatrist.
Podiatrist. That's why he's the producer.
You said child doctor. I heard that. He said pediatrician. What'd you say?
I said
We were all sounding real
What
stupid
did I say?
right now.
Podiatrist?
No, he said-
Pediologist.
Oh, I said pediatrician.
Pediatrician.
Yeah. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Hey, need some ginkgo biloba over there, huh? All right, it's gonna get graphic, everybody. So he lays me out on that table, and he once again he uses bigger words, but he said, "We're gonna roto-rooter your dick hole. We're gonna clear out the flesh." So he has these metal rods lined up, and they move up in gauge sizes, kind of like largening the earlobe. First one's narrow, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The final one, I would say, is about the width of a thin pen, a pencil. Maybe
Like
not
car antenna?
like in the middle where it gets thicker. And not super, not like a big pin, but a pin, like a thinner pin. And then it goes in smooth, and it has a blade on it. And what he's doing is he's clearing out the flesh that is closing up. You asked for it.
I know.
It's my dick hole, not yours. This happened to me.
I can
you up?
feel it
It's happened to me.
numb you
very
up?
No,
vividly.
nothing.
No numbing cream?
Nothing. Nothing.
Well, you were on a bunch of shit.
I
Well, I
wanna-
was on heroin, so
Yeah.
so yeah, Oxycontin by my choice. So I might have been off of it by then. I don't even know. time just kind of blends when you have led the life I
Yeah.
lived.
And-
What the fuck? I got stuck again. So he lays me out on the table. My dick's out, and he can't even get the rod in. And he goes, "Hang on," and he has to go get a pediatric rod, a baby dick rod. I don't have a baby dick,
Yeah.
but he needs to get a baby dick urethra rod
get through all the
because my
gunk.
dick hole is that closed up.
Yeah.
And he shoves that in and pulls it out, and it is of torture. Like my oxygen leaves my body. I'm like, you know. And then that was the baby dick one. Then he
Yeah.
moves up and sizes, and then he just clears me out. And I used to do this part on stage. I obviously cut it out because it made the audience
Yeah,
nauseous.
people are eating.
It's a rough.
But I've done it on stage maybe 5-8 times, and those of you that have seen the dick rod cleansing, you're welcome. Anyway, so he finally bores me out, and the whole bit on stage is like, I say it was, and it was. It reminded me of being tortured, like on Braveheart, Mel Gibson at the end, you know, when he
Right.
yells freedom, but
Yeah.
instead when he pulls out the dick rod out of my dick hole, I'm
Yeah.
like, heroin, you know. That was the big punchline that the audience was too traumatized to even acknowledge at that point. They're like, oh, no, stop.
Yeah.
And so then after that torture, I took it like a G, didn't cry at all. And then I get to my car, my truck, and I just started
bleeding in
fucking
your
weeping. Weeping. Drove to family dinner, passed out on my dad's bed. Why is Craig sleeping? Why is Philip sleeping? And I was like, I got my dick all drilled. Leave me alone. Anyways, so he gave me these catheters to then shove up my piss hole because I was working against my own flesh healing and closing back up. So he had to give me these catheters, and I'd have to shove them up there. And it was horrible. It was painful, and I'd cry, and it was an emotional event. And then, you know, after a while, like, that shit would turn me on, and I'd get boners from that shit, and I'd just shove catheters and fuck my own dick hole and be like, yeah, take that dick.
God.
You take that.
You are so fucked up.
Why?
Talk about an acquired taste.
You guys never fucked your own dick hole before? You guys are some bitches here. We need to get you some nice Mexican women.
So how many
They'll
years?
fucking fuck your dick hole.
And that wasn't enough to get you sober. That experience.
No, that came later. It takes a lot. Anybody who's sober, they know. It takes a lot.
I would hope getting my dick bored out would be enough to get my shit together.
Should be some kind
You would
of
never even get there.
awakening.
You know why? Because you're a bitch.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know if I
You're a
would.
pussy. You
I can just do drugs
can't
casually,
live.
and I.
You
You
can't
know,
live a little life.
what are you looking at?
Our notes that we didn't talk about anything. Got any
Perfect.
Trader Joe's stories?
Wait, what are the notes?
It says TJ story, and TJ story. Wait, care to elaborate?
Fireworks.
No, I just
No,
you
we'll
wanted
do
an
those
outline.
later. The firework one. We'll do
Charles
later.
shit story.
I shit on Charles, the manager. Remember
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
Hands?
You
Remember
actually
old
shit on him?
Well, I went to fart on him.
Yeah.
And I pushed too hard and I shit. And
Yeah.
I go, hey Charles, come here, let me tell you something. And I go to fart, and then my face drops. You know, I go, oh.
Yeah.
And then he says, oh, no, you didn't. And then I waddle away with my wet ass. And he goes, oh, my God, you did. And I go, hey, Charles, I'm going to need you to cover me on register for a minute. I got to go wash my asshole out in the sink. I don't need a bidet. I use Trader Joe's sink like real men do.
You're gonna love your bidet.
And then
So
I threw
much.
my underwear away in the trash can, shit stain up, so everybody could see. Didn't I tell you? I go, hey, go look in the trash can.
No, I don't remember that.
I told
at
a lot of
all.
coworkers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I said, hey, look in the trash can. And they're like, oh, my God, who did that? I go, it was me. I didn't even blame it on a poor homeless guy. Anyways, yeah, I shit on Charles. He was cool. He covered the reg. He's a big man.
Yeah.
Good guy. Anyways, you have any Trader Joe's story you care to
Recent-
share before we end this shit?
Recent Trader Joe stories? No. No.
You've been
man.
there 11 years. You don't got one fucking story?
Not really. Not as good as yours.
Oh, anything that we did together besides
What
the
did
car
we do?
accident?
Yeah, you hit my car.
We covered that.
What else is there? No, most of the shit you just kind of did to other people.
They had
You know
it
what I mean?
coming.
You became.
Hey, I got
someone-
them 2 followers.
Yeah, Craig got me. He tagged me in one of his videos and got me 4 14-year-old emo chick, overweight, goth.
Follow the
followers.
follow.
Yeah, I think they unfollowed me after a certain
Good,
point.
yeah, because you're uneventful.
I wasn't posting enough.
Go
Apparently.
get your dick hole drilled like a man, and then maybe they'll stay following.
Yeah. So what can I take before I leave here?
Uh,
I'll leave the Tupac mural.
you can have that money plant. It's looking pretty sad.
I don't want this fucking money plant. These things are overrated.
Well, we can't end on this depressing note. Spice it up, pussy.
I want to see you do 20 pull-ups.
That's
Post it on the
visual and
Instagram
not on the
page.
podcast.
That'll be the video aspect.
They'll just
of
hear
this
me going,
podcast.
ugh. That's stupid.
So you're going on Friday to unemployment. You're going to try to get
Yeah.
your money.
Will you be my witness? Just call
No,
out sick.
I'm not going to call out sick.
Ah, fuck.
That's stupid. What time is the court date? Probably 8 in the morning or
I
something.
think 10 a.m.
It's too early.
You can take an early lunch. Go down to
Where is it,
Inglewood real quick.
downtown?
Inglewood. Inglewood Courthouse.
I don't think you need someone who works at Trader Joe's to say they're a witness. I think you just need anybody.
It
Unless
has
they
to be
want
an
proof.
employee that's what Bob the neighbor's gonna say. Yeah, his managers knew about it. How do you
Yeah.
know? I'm his neighbor. Doesn't work that way, you dumb
Well, if
fuck.
they're going to ask me for proof that I work at Trader Joe's, you just coach someone up. Like, here, the judge is going to ask you,
No,
how do you don't know how it works. This
you
is
know
your
what?
first
I'm not
time.
gonna show up. Fuck
This
it.
smelly
I sold a lot of
homeless man
shirts
works
today. I
with
don't
me.
need them.
No, you need your money. You got to get your money.
$20.
man. No, I thought it was this. Okay, $20 for the bidet.
Bidet. I'll take an asshole
I'm never
squirter
gonna
any
send him
day
a
of the
bidet.
week.
He's not getting
That
it.
sounded weird. You know what I meant? A bidet. Some people say bidet. I say asshole squirter.
How do I even know the bidet is going to show up? Apparently, packages don't show up to your apartment.
I don't want to talk about that. We already talked about that last podcast.
If you would have had,
Why don't you bring up old shit?
if you would have had a wireless mic, it would have been good pod.
It would have, actually. I was running
But you
at
had
every
to
building on the
pause it.
block and fucking... Seen boxes? Anybody seen boxes here? Got $1,300 worth of boxes I ordered that I don't have money for that I need to sell this Friday. You got them? No? Okay. Running up and down.
So the first you spent $1,300 on one order of shirts.
Yes.
Those are some big What are those? Like triple XLs right there? The ones that
I-
Chris is touching?
Those are mediums.
Oh, why do they look so wide?
Because you're blind and you need better vision.
Okay. And those are smalls.
Small, medium, large, extra large, double XL. I got 5 double XL.
And when you go to bed, you just put
This
the shirts
isn't good
on the
podcast
couch.
ending conversation. Will you steer it in the upward
Well, come on,
direction?
host.
Jesus,
Figure
I'm
something out,
trying
something to talk
here. And
about.
every time I do, oh, look at the sad money plan. Fucking bum. Anyways, I guess that's pretty eventful podcast, I think.
Time flew.
Follow Daniel Gorman
No,
on
don't
his
follow me.
Instagram.
I don't want any of your.
His handle is
Overweight
Big
goth
Dumb White
followers.
Boy number 2. Apparently, there was a better Big Dumb White Boy.
I'm a private account now. Don't even try.
My producer,
Private-
Christopher
my private
Lundgren.
citizen.
Producer, neighbor, internet provider, friend,
You're never getting your money,
ex-coworker,
Chris.
new
No,
coworker,
He's never going to pay you.
business partner. I just gave him $80
For what?
for a podcast.
Does he pay you $20 a podcast?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
I'm impressed.
I wait till a few build, so then when I hand him the money, it feels like more. Did that not
it did feel like a lot,
Feel like
yeah.
a lot more. I'm
That's
gonna wait
good.
5
Worked
next
a
time.
lot for
You're
that.
getting $100.
$80.
So you're going to have to, after this, you're going to plug that thing in your computer and edit it up?
No, I
mean,
don't
this
think
doesn't
this
need
needs
much.
editing. I mean, maybe some boring parts that you said, Lululemon. What if
just-
Lululemon contacts me? I want to sponsor your podcast.
I love your product, Lulu.
Here, wear these tidy whities.
Yes, please. So this is going to be an hour of work for you?
I mean, I should probably listen to it.
Once again, this is not podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
This shit's over.
All right.
I love you all. Thank you for listening to the Community Service Podcast. We got Big Dumb White Boy, a.k.a. Daniel Gorman, Christopher Lundgren, and
yeah.
Craig Conan. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Tupac's overrated.